Have you ever wondered if the reality you're living in is the only one? What if there's a hidden layer beneath what you see, feel, and believe? A layer where the rules of the universe are not fixed, but can change and be shaped according to your will. Today, I'm going to share with you ancient knowledge that has been hidden for centuries, reserved only for those wise enough to uncover the deepest secrets of the universe and reality. This is forgotten wisdom, a secret that can change the way you see the world around you. We often go through life believing that everything is exactly as it appears, that the limits we face are unchangeable. But did you know? Those limits are not what you think. They can be altered. This power, hidden behind every moment, can transform your reality. And today, that power will be revealed to you. Before we begin, understand that the world around you is built from perceptions, beliefs, and energies that can be transformed if you know how. This knowledge, reserved for the masters of the art of shaping reality, will help you realize that reality is not fixed, but shaped by a force deeper than what your senses can perceive. Once you understand this, you will see that everything around you can change instantly. Today, we will embark on a journey to uncover the power that shapes reality, an ancient secret that has the potential to change you forever. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel to stay updated on everything related to personal and spiritual growth. This helps us bring more content that can make a difference for you. Imagine for a moment that everything you see and feel is not an absolute truth, but a projection, a reflection shaped by your perception. What you call reality is, in fact, a flexible web, constantly and invisibly adjusted by the energy you emit and the way you see the world around you. The laws that govern our everyday experience, time, space, the limits we believe exist, are actually just constructions. They can be modified, adapted, and even undone once we understand the true nature of perception. The secret, often hidden, is understanding that reality is not fixed, but like a blank canvas upon which we project our beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. The experiences you live, the situations that present themselves to you, are not just what they seem to be. They are a reflection of the energy you emit and the mental images you create. But the main point is that when you dive deeper into this understanding, you begin to realize that you are in control, not in the way most people think by trying to force external changes, but in a much deeper way, shaping the universe through your mind and energy. This power is not something only a few individuals have access to. It is within everyone's reach, but only those who awaken to this secret can fully use it. When you adopt the view of this 33rd degree knowledge, you understand that reality is not a solid block that resists your force, but a malleable web, like an invisible movement that responds to every thought, every belief you hold. But have you ever stopped to consider that every thought you have has the power to create or destroy what you experience in the outside world? When you begin to understand that you are constantly shaping your environment, your perception of time, people, and circumstances, the transformation really starts to happen. It's an instant change, not because something physically changes right away, but because deep down, you change the way you see and interact with everything around you. The real secret, accessed by those who understand the power of the 33rd degree, is knowing that once you change your perception, the world around you also changes. It's as if you have a key that unlocks the flexibility of reality, making it fluid, moldable, and infinite in its possibilities. No more limitations imposed by the laws of what you believed was unchangeable. When you understand the true nature of what is happening, you can become a master at bending reality to your will. Imagine that your mind is not just a passive receiver but a projector. Every thought, every mental image you create is not just a reaction to the outside world, but an active creation directly projected onto your reality. What you think, what you believe, is what you project onto the world, and that is what becomes your reality. When you begin to understand that your mind has this creative power, something deep happens. The way you see yourself, how you see others, and how you see the situations around you begin to change. No longer limited to reacting to what is in front of you, you begin to realize that you are constantly creating, in the now, the version of the future that materializes more and more before your eyes. There is nothing fixed or imposed on us. After all, the future is not something distant, waiting to happen. It is actually shaped by the way we project our thoughts now, in this very moment. As much as the external reality may seem out of our control, we must understand that our minds are not just a reaction to the world, but the tool that creates the world. When you believe you are limited by circumstances, your mind projects more limitations. But when you allow yourself to see beyond the perceived limitations, your mind begins to project infinite possibilities. The key to mastering this projection is understanding that the power is not in controlling what is in front of you, but in controlling what you project within you. The thoughts you cultivate, the beliefs you hold, and the mental images you sustain are the tools that shape and create the reality around you. It's as if by learning to focus your mind on the images you want to create, you begin to see those images reflected in the world around you. The secret is to consciously choose which image you want to project, and more importantly, realize that by changing the image inside your mind, the external reality also begins to adjust to match what you visualize. This is the true power of thought. It's not just reacting to the world, but projecting it according to your inner vision. Every belief we hold about ourselves, about the world, and about what is possible or impossible is the foundation upon which our experience is built. So what you believe is what you see, and what you see is shaped by what you accept as truth. Beliefs are the forces that build the experience we call life. The secret is recognizing that beliefs are the foundation of each person's personal universe. Just as a solid foundation supports a house, a strong belief supports the perception of reality. When you change your beliefs, you not only alter your worldview but also modify the world around you, creating a new structure where an old one once existed. What you believe about yourself, your abilities, and what you deserve and can achieve creates the reality you experience. If you believe you are limited by circumstances, that belief will be reflected in all the situations you encounter. If you believe you are worthy of abundance and success, that pattern will be projected to manifest in your life. So the secret to transforming your life experience immediately is reprogramming those beliefs. It's not just about thinking positively. It's about going beyond the surface and understanding that the internal change that happens when you alter your beliefs can create an instant transformation. When you reconfigure how you see yourself and what you believe is possible, you open pathways to new realities, new opportunities, and new experiences. The real change comes from reprogramming the belief system that sustains your life. Without you needing to do anything outside your inner field, the world starts to respond differently. This reprogramming doesn't need to be a long process. After all, a change in mindset can lead to quick changes. However, the real challenge is often not knowing how to change, but having the courage to question what we have accepted as truth for so long. But the power of transformation is not only in the beliefs we hold, but also in how we see ourselves within the context of those beliefs. Identity, which is built upon these foundations, is the most powerful force in creating reality. Who we believe we are and how we position ourselves in relation to the world determines the limits of what can be achieved. Identity is what unlocks or limits the potential of our lives. The concept of who you believe you are is not just a description of your characteristics or a reflection of your past experiences. In fact, your identity is a dynamic force that shapes how you interact with the world and, more importantly, how the world interacts with you. How you see yourself defines what is possible and what is not. What you accept as truth about who you are sets the boundaries of your experience. If you see yourself as someone who is always struggling, always falling short of what you want, that will be your starting point, and the world around you will begin to reflect that. The real power lies in realizing that identity is not something fixed. It is not a destiny imposed on us, but like a fluid energy, it can be molded at any moment. Every thought, every feeling, every choice we make about who we are directly influences the future we are creating. The secret of the 33rd degree reveals that by changing your identity, by seeing yourself as the version of you that has already achieved everything you want, the universe starts to adjust to match this new identity. It's as if you had the ability to transform, not in the future, but now in the present moment. Because when you begin to see yourself not as someone in search of something, but as someone who already possesses what they want, the environment around you begins to reflect this internal change. The power to change your life is not just in your actions, but in how you position yourself internally, how you see yourself. If you adopt a new identity that is already aligned with the future you want to create, the reality around you has no choice but to adjust to this new frequency. So, changing how you see yourself and who you believe you are is the first step to accessing the power to transform any aspect of your reality. It is not a process of waiting to become someone, but about becoming the person you wish to be now. When you see yourself as someone who is already living the life of your dreams, reality begins to align instantly. The universe responds to this higher version of you because, in essence, it already knows that you are who you claim to be. And this is where the real magic happens. When you align with the future you wish to create, you begin to realize that time, as we know it, is not a barrier, but an energy that can be molded and collapsed in your favor. The concept of time is one of the greatest illusions humanity faces. For most of us, time is something fixed, unchangeable, a continuous flow from the past through the present and into the future. But what if time wasn't any of that? What if, instead of being a straight line, it was a flexible construct that could be molded according to our perception and intention? By understanding the secret revealed over the centuries, especially through the teachings of the 33rd degree, you begin to realize that time is not linear. In reality, it is a malleable energy that can be collapsed or expanded as needed. It's as if the future you desire is already available right now. There is no need to wait. The future is not something distant, waiting to materialize. It's already here, within your reach in the present moment. When you align your energy, thoughts, and actions with the version of yourself who already lives the future you desire, you begin to realize that time as we know it dissolves. It stops being a limitation and becomes a vehicle that you can control. The key to collapsing time is to fully align with the desired future. When you live in the now as if you've already achieved what you desire, the universe begins to react as if it's real, because in a way it already is. It's not about waiting for the future to unfold, but acting now as if the future is already present. This creates a distortion in the linear perception of time. By aligning with the future you want, you draw into the present moment the conditions, opportunities, and outcomes that once seemed distant. The great illusion is to believe that the future is on hold and that we must go a long way to reach it. In truth, the future is at our disposal right now. It is not a distant sequence but a series of potentials that lie ahead, waiting for the moment we decide to align them with our present energy. Even with all this in mind, true transformation begins when we take the final step and act in alignment with the reality we wish to create. This is the secret that many don't understand. Aligned action is not a reaction to what is happening, but an expression of what is already manifested within. Most people wait for external signs, as if reality should adjust first before taking a step forward. However, the true key to instant manifestation is acting with absolute certainty that the future is already unfolding right now. When you act as if you already have what you want, you begin to vibrate at the frequency of that reality. This action does not come from a place of doubt or fear, but of total certainty. Transformation occurs when the action reflects the certainty that what you want is already materializing. The 33rd degree teaches that the universe does not respond to waiting or desire, but to the energy you align with. Instant manifestation is activated when you behave, act, and make decisions as the version of yourself who already lives the life you desire. So don't wait for a sign that it is the right time. Act now, as if you have already reached your goal. That movement will create a force that the reality around you cannot ignore. By acting in alignment with the desired reality, you place yourself on the path of your own creation. And that is when the universe begins to align the circumstances in almost magical ways. There is no more waiting to see or thinking, "I need more time." Manifestation happens the moment action is taken. By taking that step, you open a channel for the desired future to materialize quickly, in alignment and truthfully, bringing everything into the now. And so, along our journey, we begin to realize that the idea of an external universe, which we need to control or dominate, is in fact an illusion. The universe is not a force that operates separately or against us. On the contrary, it is always working with us, responding to the energies we emit, the intentions we cultivate, and the actions we take. So remember, the true power to unlock the full potential of the universe is in alignment, not control. When we talk about alignment, we are referring to the universal flow, a constant energy that is always in motion. But often, we spend our lives trying to swim against this current. The 33rd degree knowledge shows that the secret to creating a fluid reality, where everything falls into place effortlessly, is trusting this natural flow. The universe does not need to be manipulated. It is always in motion, always expanding. Our role is to connect to this movement, allowing the energy of the universe to guide us, instead of trying to force or control what happens around us. This tuning creates a space where our intentions and actions are not resisted. So instead of fighting against the flow of life, we begin to flow with it, allowing reality to mold itself naturally and effortlessly. Trusting that the universe knows what is best for us, all we need to do is take action with full certainty that we are already on the right path. By entering this flow, the universe starts to respond in almost magical ways. Opportunities arise, connections form, and reality begins to adjust to bring what we desire in a fluid, effortless manner. It is no longer a struggle against what is happening around us, but rather a harmonious balance with the energies that are already present. This is where an essential point comes in that is often overlooked: gratitude and presence. It's not just about giving thanks superficially or visualizing what we want to achieve. The true transformative power of gratitude goes far beyond a simple feeling. At its core, gratitude is a powerful energy capable of attracting everything we desire into our lives. Gratitude not only acknowledges what has already been achieved, but also prepares the field for what is yet to come. It creates a vibrational frequency that aligns your energy with what you wish to manifest. The practice of being fully present in the moment and grateful for what is already in the process of manifesting is what allows for an instant transformation of reality. When you allow yourself to live in the present, without clinging to the past or worrying excessively about the future, you begin to vibrate in the energy of what is yet to come. This state of presence is like a key that unlocks the natural flow of manifestation, making reality adjust quickly to the frequency of what you are vibrating in the now. When you practice genuine gratitude, you start to feel, rather than just wait, that everything you desire is already on its way. There's no need for constant visualization because by vibrating in the energy of gratitude, you naturally activate manifestation. What you feel in your heart and the energy you radiate are more powerful than any isolated thought or mental image. The key to this transformation is simple: act and feel as if what you desire is already real. This activates a vibration that aligns the universe with what you are emanating. Before I wrap up, I'd like to offer a thought for reflection. The path is yours to walk, the journey is yours to create, and reality is yours to shape. So, what kind of reality will you create now? Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. And don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. And if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.